which you obviously know all too well. How have you managed to process all of that?
Family. Being around family has really helped this process. I probably couldn't get through without them, you know. I think the death of my mother has really brought my family a little closer. I didn't think we can get any closer, but it has brought everybody a little closer, and I wouldn't be able to sit here and speak in front of you guys seriously, because that's my biggest supporter I lost. Without my family telling me, you should work harder now. She would want that for you, and she would want that for us. So without family, I wouldn't be here today. But it's been a lot going on, obviously, with the trade and my mom. But I've been able to manage. I've been able to wake up every day and speak peace with the man above and take it one day at a time. You know, that's one thing I've done thus far, is taking one day at a time, and look forward to trying to get better as a basketball player and as a human being and as a father. But it's been a lot, and I've been able to handle it pretty well.
You mentioned in there that you had a chance to whisper in her ear, and you told her we're going to Cleveland. Why did you want her to know that?
She's so locked in on what I do and who I am as a basketball player. She forgets I'm her son sometimes. She did. But she really wanted the best for me. She knew everything was going on in Boston. She knew exactly what I want to do, and that's play for the championship. She wanted me to win the championship, and I think I hope she heard me when I said I'm going to Cleveland. And I told her I'm going to win a ring, and 5 minutes later she passed away. So it was a very tough day for me. A lot of emotions built up. So I'm happy about the trade, sad about my mom. There's a lot of emotions, but I was with my whole family around that time, and I was thankful that we get that message across to her when I did.
You mentioned that it could motivate you to work harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you've always been known for.
Yeah.
So what will that look like when you put on a Cavs uniform?
Well, scary. How bad I want it is, I can't even put it in words. How bad I want to be successful on the basketball court, how bad I want my team to be successful on the basketball court, how bad I want to win. Every time I lace my shoes up, I want to win. But now, it's reached another level. I never thought I could reach this level of how bad I want it, you know, how bad I want to be successful for her. Everything's dedicated to her. I live my life from that point on dedicated to her. And, it's been very much easy to wake up every morning, put my shoes on and go to work. It's been easier. Harder at times when I think about the loss of her and not being able to talk to her, but easier for the motivation purposes and to get to where I want to be.
You used the word scary. Ty talked about you and LeBron playing next to one another.
Yeah.
You said that could be scary.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what is that in your mind like? And what has it been like as you've competed against him for so long?
Yeah, I look a lot of my opponents in the eyes. I'm like a weird type of dude. I look my opponents in the eyes, and I can't think of another player. When I looked in his eyes, I saw the same fearlessness like that I have, the same intensity for the game that I have. I saw that in him. As you know, we've had our shares of battles. And through those battles, I gain respect. And once you gain respect on that hardwood, it's definite. And I know how much he works. I know how much he puts into the game. And just being able to be on the court with him and pick his brain and knowing that he's a student of the game first, that'll help me a lot, help me out a lot. And just to line up alongside of him and be able to guard anybody on the court, it's pretty interesting. I never saw a duo who can guard and who can roam and who can shoot the passing lane, who can study the game and be in places that other people don't be at. I can't imagine how that's going to be, but I'm very anxious to see how it is.
Hearing you talk about having gone against him and IT talk about the two of you in the Celtics always trying to take down the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Now that you're on this side, how do you foresee that transition going now that you guys are one?
I think it'll be a little weird at first, of course, to just switch sides like that. They were the team that we were chasing. I couldn't sleep at night before I played the Cavs because I knew how much it meant to myself and my teammates. We really wanted to be at the top of the East and come out of the East. And we knew those guys, we had to go through those guys to get to where we wanted to be. So now to be on this side and be the rabbit, it's kind of weird, you know? It's kind of weird. I was always the one chasing the rabbit, but now I'm getting chased now. So it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it makes you, like, get excited for it. You know, I'm excited for the transition of me becoming a Cavalier and me fighting for that championship and me staying at the top of the East. It's all a different territory for me, but I'm excited for the transition of it.
One thing I learned in the press conference is that you and IT are very similar.
Yeah. And
you have a great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
From your perspective, though, the cloth that you're cut from, as he mentioned in there, what is that?
That's doubt. That's all the doubt we've had growing up. You can't do that. You will not be an NBA basketball player. You will not ever. That's all. It's always been there in my ear, in the back of, in my ear everywhere I go. Same as him. Similar stories. Picked the second round, both. Able to turn a tanking organization into top of the East. It was all like it clicked so good because we came in the door and it was like, we want you guys to lose. I don't lace my shoes up to lose. I don't work my butt off. I don't spend time away from my family to lose a basketball game. It's not the way I am. And when I pulled the coach aside, that's when me and him was like, all right, you're on the same page as me. I'm not losing. Like, and from that point on, we had an understanding. We coming in to work, we coming in to win, and the rest of the team followed. And that's how our relationship really took off from that point on, from we did not want to tank at all coming into the door. And everybody, from Danny Ainge on down, was like, oh, these guys is crazy. I really want to tank, but they won't let me, so this is what we got. And we made the playoffs that year. No one thought we would. And from that point, our relationship with me and Isaiah has grown even more because of who we are as people.
Think you guys will have any problem fitting in?
No.
Why? Because
we're professionals and we know from as far as you looking at this team on the outside looking in, you look at how much fun they have. You look at how much of a team they are and how much they enjoy playing with one another. You don't want to be the one to mess that up, right? So you want to come in, you want to build relationships with people, you want to go out there and compete at a high level with each and every person on the team. And me and Isaiah have real easygoing personalities. I know it'd be I think easier for myself to transition because I'm so excited. I'm very excited to be a part of a team of this caliber.
Give us something that we may, or the city of Cleveland, may not know about Isaiah.
You may not know. You may not know that he's a weird type of guy when it comes to this basketball thing. He's a perfectionist. He wants to do everything the right way. I've learned that from him because there's been times in the gym where he won't leave if you don't feel it's time to leave, and that's something special for a guy to hone his craft as much as he does and to study the game as much as he does and try to be the best player he can be because he's been counted out a lot of times. And for him to keep going and keep building and keep showing the world what he can do is special. And I've learned that.
When you show up to training camp here in a couple weeks and you take the floor out there here at CCC and you look around and see all the talent that'll be with you on the floor, your thoughts will be...
It's time to go. Like, oh, man, this is it. I'm playing with guys just as good as me, if not better. Yeah, I'm excited to go out there and lace them up with those guys and compete and get better on that court out there in the practice gym. That's where it all starts, and I'll be excited to do that. And I'll be talking. I'll be letting everybody know I'm here, and I'm here to work.
You heard from LeBron,
yeah,
correct? What was that conversation like?
He was basically telling me how much, from afar, he just appreciated how I respected the game of basketball and how I approached the game of basketball. And me now being on his side, bringing the skill set that this team needs with toughness and a defensive mentality and someone able to knock down shots and he just let me know that this team needs you, and we're excited to have you. And I can ask for anything else from the leader of the team to come out and tell me that. That's all you had to say. I'm all aboard.
One final point, sharp left. Isaiah just told us that your fashion game is on point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much you've noticed from the outside looking in with the Cavs, but their fashion game is up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
You think you'll fit in?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah?
I would, yeah. I really like fashion. I get that from my mom.
Yeah.
For sure, she loves fashion. She loves to have the nice hats. She loves little stuff like that, and I had to build that because I wasn't always like that, but once I started to enjoy it and start to find my own personality in my fashion, I enjoyed dressing up every day. I enjoyed putting on this suit this morning. I just enjoyed doing stuff like that, you know.
How would you describe your fashion?
It's not typical. I may go left field some days. I may stay normal. Just how I feel. I dress on how I feel, basically. How I wake up and feel. Some days I may feel like I want to feel like I'm on Wall Street. So I may put a suit on. I may put a tie on, just out of nowhere. Some days I may feel like I want to dress down in sweats. I just want to be casual. You know, I just wake up and my mood tells me how I'm going to dress that day. And that's you got to be in the fashion to know what I'm talking about. You know, seriously, you got to be in the fashion because a lot of people just dress just to dress, but you got to feel it. You got to feel. You got to let your mind tell you what to put on.
Well, welcome to Cleveland. But in terms of being patient with your rehab, how hard is it going to be to do? And obviously, the organization has your best interest in heart, but